Hi, my name is StevenBrown. I am on the Sandia National Laboratories Clinic, and I am the lead on communications, specifically USB communications. My Phase 1 milestone included developing the USB physical layer. The USB physical layer is necessary for enumeration to occur, and enumeration is the process of the host being able to identify the device drivers and assigning the device an address. TI provides a descriptor tool which is used in order to create the descriptor files that control the USB physical layer, and this is just kind of an outline of what has to be included. You can see a clock speed has to be included, both vendor and product ID have to be included, how much power will be drawn from the host, and then of course adding the type of USB communication that it will be, which in our case is a CDC. By generating these files, which I've already generated some here, this creates the descriptors to be used in the firmware and also the drivers. So I'm not going to save this. What I'm going to do is pull up Code Composer Studio. I was able to download some example code from TI for turning an LED on and off, and you can see here that there are descriptor files which are for the enumeration of this example. I copied this example over into a different project, and here I included my own generated descriptors and header files. I'll show you the difference between these guys. Here you can see in this header file that the product ID and the vendor ID are set this way, and then in this descriptor files that I generated, I used a product ID that is provided by TI for development only. This way we can see that by changing the product ID and vendor ID combination, we can still make enumeration occur. So I'm going to go ahead and run this example. I'll open this up and I'll build it. What this will do is create a virtual COM port, and we'll be able to see this in the device manager, which I'll pull this up. We can see that the application is there, but we don't have the example running yet. So I'm going to hit run, switch back over to the device manager, and now we can see that the virtual COM port has been created. Now in order to control this example, we have to use a terminal, a communication terminal. I'll be using PuTTY. We have to say that this is a serial communication, and we're going to go to COM6, which is the virtual COM port created by our CDC device. Once we hit OK, it will bring up a terminal window, and we'll have to type in commands. This main up here says that these are commands: LED on, LED off, LED toggle slow, toggle fast. Those are pretty self-explanatory. So by putting this on, I can type LED on, and it says the LED is on. Type LED off, LED is off. LED toggle fast,